Good morning. Welcome to iKids Resources, where learning is interactive. I'm your host, Tracy-Ann Martel. This week, we will be focusing on multiple intelligence and learning styles. Now, due to the bulk of information that I have, and I want for parents, for teachers to be able to grasp what it is that we're talking about, this topic in particular will be a two-part series. Each individual has different intellectual capabilities. What do we mean by this? It means that the level of intelligence type differ among individuals. So there's no one-size-fits-all approach when we're talking about multiple intelligence, as some children will do well in one area whilst they might not master another area, or they will do unwell in this area. So for parents and teachers, what does this mean? Some parents may need to or may decide that they're going to be homeschooling their child as an alternative, educational alternative. And so what we need to do first before starting the whole education process is trying to find out about the child's learning style. How does this child learn? Can be comprehensive, but today we'll only be focusing on the first four intelligences. So here we go. Here are the 8. First, visual or linguistic intelligence. Second, logical or mathematical intelligence. Third, visual or spatial intelligence. 4, bodily or kinesthetic intelligence. 5, musical or rhythmic intelligence. 6, intrapersonal intelligence. 7, interpersonal intelligence. And 8 is naturalistic intelligence. So we are going to focus, as I said before, on the first 4. Now, what is verbal or linguistic intelligence? These type of children are very good at using language to present their ideas or to express their feelings and to persuade others. So a teacher who is going to use this type of intelligence to teach is going to have to speak more to the child, where the child can listen because the child is a good listener, or they can use the audio media to present their lesson. For the logical or mathematical intelligence, these are the type of children who reason very well. Their logical thinking ability is up here, and they handle mathematical problems well. So you can throw in a little numbers, give them something that challenges them so that they can think and reason out what it is that you're trying to teach them. Visual and spatial, and I believe a lot of children falls within this category and are able to grasp concept where this type of intelligence is being catered to. So visual students create and interpret visual images. They think in 3 dimensions. And so, for example, for these type of children, you're going to be making your charts, you're going to be using your multimedia projector or your projector, overhead projector, and you're going to allow them to see things. So for example, you're teaching the topic of shapes. I have some shapes here on my shirt. You're going to be showing them circles, showing them squares, showing them triangles, for example. And as I said before, you can put these on charts. So when they see, they're able to reflect on what they're seeing and internalize it and understand better what it is that you're teaching. So whilst you might be up there talking to them about shapes, you want them to be seeing it as well. Now the last one that we're going to be looking at for this week, bodily kinesthetic intelligence. This is the type of intelligence where children want to actually have that hands-on experience. They want to become physically involved with whatever it is that you're teaching them. So for example, you could have your shapes, as we're talking about shapes, cut out and passing it around in the class, or passing it around to the child or children who you're teaching, and or you can get these shapes from different places. We will be having them at iKids, and give them to the child so that whilst you are presenting the idea of shapes to them, they can be able to feel and understand that, for example, a square has 4 sides. They can feel the 4 equal sides. If it's a rectangle, you know it's going to be 2 equal sides one place and 2 equal sides on the other. So the child can be able to see and feel the difference between the shapes. So that is it for today. We will wrap up in our next session. We will be recapping in our next session the first 4 intelligence as we move on into the second. Thank you for listening.